Today we're doing a brief video on how to repair a strip squirter thread using the BLP 7882 squirter thread repair kit. The 7882 kit consists of a 312 reamer with a flat bottom, a letter N or 302 drill bit modified. It's modified because the center is dulled. It also comes with two inserts. The first thing you need to do is find the center of your hole in the squirter. What I usually do, since this has a vent tube in it, is use a 161 drill bit, which fits snugly down in the bottom there. And you want to clamp the body tight into a vise. Chuck up the drill bit backwards. I found this is a pretty easy way to do it. Locate the center of your hole. Just a little bit. Okay. Once you've got it centered, you take your letter N drill bit. The bottom of it's dulled, so it will act as a stop once it hits the squirter bushing on the bottom. Chuck up the bit. Drill down until it stops, and that's your initial pilot hole. Make sure there's no chips down in the bottom. Then take your 312 reamer, put it in there. Put a little bit of oil on it. Ream it down until the reamer stops. Okay. After that, you want to pull the body out. The next thing you want to do is take your insert. You see the fuel chutes at the top. You'll want to put it in upside down because you'll want to cut off material from the bottom of it. Take your Sharpie or a scribe or something and mark around the area where it ends. Now we're off to the lathe. Okay. You want to chuck the insert up in the lathe. Got your mark there that you did. Just the bit. You'll want to cut it about 20 or 30 thousandths to the outside of where you made the mark, just to leave a little bit of extra meat. Okay, once you've cut it to length with the lathe, there's going to be a little bit of a little edge there. I'm going to use a soft wheel to take it off, but you can use a file or, you know, anything else. Okay, make sure that lip is gone. Make sure that you cut it on the back side. Okay, we're ready to install it. Once you've got your insert cut, remember you always want to cut it on the back side because you want to leave these fuel chutes as long as possible because that's what allows the fuel to get up through into the squirter itself. Okay, it should slip fit down in there, and of course make sure that all your chips are gone out of there. Slide it down in there. You should have a little bit sticking up that you can take care of in the next step. Okay. Everything seems to fit fine. You'll pull it back out. Hit it with a little acetone, get all the grease and oil off. Do the same with the hole in the body. Blow it off. Use a little bit of green Loctite, put it as far toward the bottom as possible because you don't want it to clog the fuel chutes. Kind of smear it around just a little bit. You don't need a whole bunch. Insert the sleeve with the fuel chutes perpendicular and let it sit for a little bit. Let the Loctite dry up. Alright, once the Loctite's dry and you know that thing's in there for good, you'll want to put the body back in the vise, make sure it's snug. Get yourself an end mill. You're going to want to mill the top off to make it flush and make a good seal for the gasket. Chuck up your end mill. You want to spot the end of the flute off on the body itself. Turn the mill on. Run it across. Make sure that it's cleaned up good. I think we'll go one more pass. Knock it down a little bit. Okay. Alright, once you've milled that surface flat and you're satisfied that it will make a good seal, that's it. And also you want to make sure you do not mill down this nub right here. That's your squirter locating nub, so that needs to stay there. But you're ready to go.